So dealing with these guys that invert, right? When we're in here, obviously he's going to have grips. Okay? It's not good for us anytime they have grips. But as long as my hands are on the inside, I like to go palms down. Okay? Get the grips on the back of the pant legs if you can. And now what we're doing, we're not going to drive over him. We're going to hang back a little bit. And I want to go to one side, so I want to bring one side down to the mat. As I do that, I windshield wiper my leg, and I'm trying to cross here and pin one of his legs to the floor. When you want to put more pressure, you post your outside leg, right? Because the less of you that's on the mat, the more weight you're going to have on him. Is that comfortable on your leg? No. So from here, I like to use this arm to dive across his hips. So even if he has his grip, hold that grip tight, I should still be able to swim this inside and get to the hip. Okay? The deeper I can grab, the better. So if I want to bring his own arm against his leg here and use this to work to strip the grip, I can. But as long as I'm able to get to the hip, I'm good. And a lot of times when you rotate the hand through, keep your grip. Even if he's here, when I rotate the hand, look, that's pressuring against his own leg. A lot of times that strips his grip. Then I'm going to get here. Now I don't want to just sit here and go around his leg. I want to keep the bottom leg pinned, and I want to start to drive with my shoulder. See how that's lowering his hip? That's what I want to do. I don't want his hips up here. As long as his hips are up here, he's still going to be able to play that game. So here I start to drive the shoulder forward, and I start to let my right hip drop a little bit. Can you keep your hips up? Now, when I have this pressure and the hips are killed, just start to come around, free my head, okay? And anytime you're in this reverse sit-out position, go and rotate. Anytime you're in this reverse sit-out towards the legs, and you have your elbow here, you need to widen it back. What you don't want to happen is they get pushed down here. Sometimes they'll grab my sleeve. They'll start to push it down here and control. He can start to make some things happen from here. So right when I came here, it's back. Now I can grab his belt, and I want to control that space between the hip and the armpit. At this point, you can go wherever you want. You want to go to normal side control. You want to start working to try to mount, whatever it is that you like to do. Okay, so the other option, I'm going to invert from that far away. We're in here, I'm fighting to pass, he inverts. Okay? Even if he had that cross grip, it doesn't matter, I'm still going to control the one leg and work to get here. The grips and all of that, I mean, you can still accomplish the goal of getting here and pinning his leg. Now, we want to start to come here. Maybe with that cross grip, I can't reach his hip. Even if I was able to reach his hip, go ahead and let go. Even if I was able to come here, what if he kept his hip really high now and widens his knee? Do I take the same option? What do you think? Where's the opening now? If he commits everything here. Openings to the other side, right? You always have the option to go that way if they try to bump the hip to stop you and go that direction. You just switch your pass, go the other way. Option 3. Anytime you're in here and you're playing this type of thing, okay, you have the option to get into your drag. Okay? Look where I put my hand. Instead of going here and going for this, okay, I caught this. What is the key on all of these? What do you guys think? hip control and how I'm pinning this leg. If I don't have this leg pinned, none of this is going to happen. And this is what gives me the angle because of how it rotates his body to do all of these moves. If I let his legs be up like this, I don't have the ability to do any of that. He's going to roll through and square back up. Right? Let's go invert again. So when I go here, see how it shifted him to one side? He shifted to one side a little bit. He's not able to keep his hips square to the ceiling. Okay, back. Here, he's got his hips square to the ceiling. He's going to be able to move easier. Here, a lot harder. So rotate so the camera can see. See you're grimacing. Now from here, on this one, look, instead of going under, I'm going to go here and I'm going to get a grip on his pant leg, up by his hip. So instead of going under and getting the grip, I'm going to go over and get the grip. Okay. Now I'm going to free this arm and I'm going to start to reach for the back. Keep your leg up. And start to reach for the back. Okay. But now my elbow is going to go outside of his leg. So I'm using my armpit now. Can everybody see where this is going? Now I can release his hip. I'm going to bring my arm in. I'm going to get his collar. What type of position am I in now? More like a leg drag, right? Can you lift your hip? So now my easiest option is to just come around, pass to this side.